bring me down. Your love is too high to bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness. All right, all right. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's having a fabulous, wonderful Monday, just as I am. Let me see. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right, all right. All right, Coach, are you there? Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2 1
One, two, 1 2. I'm here.
All right, brother. As always, man, it's a pleasure. It's an honor to be in your presence and the presence of all these other great folks. Really nice, fine people. I'm pretty fired up for what what we have going on, Coach. And I have something I want to discuss tonight. I want to share with the people, share with the masses. But before I jump into what I'm working on, Coach, is anything that you want to share? Anything that you're working on? Anything that you have out there for us?
Nah, man. I mean, I'm looking for a house over there in South Carolina, y'all, and I've been combing through some pre-foreclosures and combing through some for sale by owners. It's not many there in that military town. However, still opportunity knocks. I'm gonna find that right diamond in the rut.
Right, right, right. No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So what part of Carolina?
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville. Got it. Got it. And how soon are you looking to transition over there?
Within the next month, next 2 months. Within the next 2 months.
Okay, got it. Got it. So what's taking you to Fayetteville?
The military active duty, man. That's our new assignment, PCS.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Hold on here, man. Phone's blowing up as usual. Let me see here. Let me put this on mute here. Okay, so military is causing you transition. So why are you looking at pre foreclosures? Is that the only thing you're looking after?
Nah, for sale by owners too, man, and for rent by owners. All
Okay,
three of them.
got it, got it. So you're using that to target for to find leads.
Oh yeah. Try to find me a free house. If I can't find a free house, I found a lead I can flip.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well, cool, man. Well, that's exactly what one of the things that I'm going to share today is that just I mean how powerful like information can be if you know what to do with that information. And even if you don't know what to do with that information, of how to connect with the right folks that can actually help and assist you, really with that opportunity. So like I'm like super fired up to share with you what I have going on right now. And exactly, coach, what I'm doing right now is a way of being able to where I mean you're doing the same thing, but to take a deeper dive, not just a bird's eye view, but a deeper dive and to learn how you can get your hands on these properties, right? So and it's working with pre-foreclosures right now. Everyone is we're all just waiting for the pre-foreclosure boom drop to hit to where all the properties are going to be hitting the market. And for us the challenge is going to be whenever those drop, are we going to be prepared to where we can like really benefit from that? I hate to use the term benefit because for for a foreclosure someone had to lose. So that's why whenever I'm working on pre-foreclosures and working with pre-foreclosures, I'm working with sellers that have already abandoned the property, that no longer want the home, and have given up on that property. They've already transitioned to, another location. So those that still want to retain ownership of their property, what I do is I share with them really just the steps that they can and the conversations that they can have with the banks, just knowing what their options are of how they can really try to focus on retaining their home. And I just offer that information. It's okay. This is what you want to do. Excellent. Let me speak to you about 5 minutes. Here's what your options are. Hey, if you give me your email address, I'll email it to you. You just speak to the bank about these options and you guys work it out. If it doesn't work out, follow back up with me because I can work something out with you. So coach, this is what I want to do here. So can you tell me like what did you do just yourself personally to find these pre-foreclosure leads?
So the first thing I went to was just Zillow. I went to
Okay.
Zillow and did it that way first.
Excellent. Excellent. So when you went to Zillow, here, if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen. Hey guys, if this information is helpful to you, you guys are interested in learning more, I did put my calendar link into the chat box. So all you guys have to do is just go to that link and book a session, and we can spend some one-on-one time to discuss, like, really just what your options are as becoming an investor, or if you're already an investor, how one of these strategies can assist you. But okay, coach, so what you did is you went in, and what's your city and state?
North Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina. What's the zip code I use, brother? Nah. I'm at Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg. I don't think they're gonna pop up right off the bat.
Here, we'll just go through like North Carolina as a whole.
Nah, man, we might well make it worth our while and go to the right place.
Hold on here. All right, well, did you find the zip code?
I'm looking for it, bro. Do 28306.
Well, the thing is, whenever you're looking at 28306.
Yep.
All right, so here's the thing. Whenever you're looking at pre-foreclosures and you're focused on by zip code, see here, you can find some, in that zip code, but sometimes it's like you might have to do like a county search, a parish search, or a city search to where you can like cast a wider net. And then from there, they have different pockets of, that you may or, wouldn't mind living in. So for me as an investor, whenever I cast my net, hey, I want to do typically I do the whole city. And then once I do the whole city, I narrow it down to those areas that I wouldn't mind owning properties. Then that's where I start. Secondly, I do a deep dive to find out where, some really, really great opportunities are. And I'm going to share with you guys where some great opportunities are that I found using Zillow. So coach, this is an excellent opportunity right here. So we're doing a search. We put in your zip code. So under the for sale, we want to check by owner. Is that right?
That's right.
And we want to check pre-foreclosures.
Yep.
So here's one of the things that you can tag in there too, which is auctions, because pre-foreclosures, they can actually have an auction date, but that date hadn't come yet. Okay. So we can tag that in there. So in the event that it hasn't come, that's still a great option for you. All right. So let's see here. Done. So now right here, you see 0 listings by agents. Of course, these are pre-foreclosures. Agents don't list pre-foreclosures. Well, unless the seller is trying to do like a short sale or a quick sale. But typically they're not doing a pre-foreclosure. They're doing foreclosures. So here you're going to scratch out the agent list, click on other listings. So now we're here. We're at pre-foreclosure. See how it lists it there? Right here, listed there. So now, coach, here you actually get some photos of the properties. What are you looking for? Are you looking for an actual trailer? Are you looking for? Hey, coach, I want to know. I don't know what you're looking for, coach. You looking for a trailer? Looking for a nice little house? Well,
So
what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, I'm looking for a house, bro. But look, that house right there. I did look at that one. I think that's a pre-foreclosure that they missed. They kind
This
of
one
missed that
here?
one. Yeah.
Well, that one's for sale by owner.
What a pre-foreclosure that then? You clicked on
Here, you got pre-foreclosures right here. You see it listed?
Nah, man, my stuff in the way.
Okay, got it.
Nah, I got all these things in the way. Hold on, now your stuff in the way.
Oh, what are you talking about? You can't
Hold
see
on.
my screen?
Nah, I see it. Nah, I got somebody got some verbiage in here. I got to read
Okay.
Israel. If an investors are interested in getting contractors to help flip a Zillow property or residential property repairs,
All right, we'll go through that later.
yeah.
Um, but you see here, you got for sale by owner, you
Mm-hmm.
got your pre-foreclosure. Let's click on this one. This one here is not bad at all. So this is exactly what I do. Like I will spend about 2 hours a day going through this, and I'll do this like different times. This is something that you can execute on your phone while you're in bed. So I will actually copy and paste these address and send them to myself, where I make sure I look at them later. Let's see here. I was on a plane, and while I was on a plane, I did this here. I'll show you how I found the lead. But so here, just have exterior photos. I'm looking here. It's kind of hard to tell if someone living here, coach, but based
Also, depending on
upon what I
who.
see right here,
Yeah,
I feel good with saying that this property is probably vacant.
bacon. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's kind of hard. Can't do it there. Just based upon right here. Looks like that's like the notices that the banks typically make. But I do not see a lockbox on the front door. So it's kind of hard to tell. So, but this is definitely a one that I will actually, I hate to use the term target, but one that I will actually look at, right? So
Absolutely.
let's see here if they have any information about the property. Pre-foreclosure, let's see here. All right, so it just says unpaid balance, right? All right, so now you got the past due. It's not giving you any information, but it's telling us right here, coach, in 2005, the house sold for 130,000.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just use my knowledge from having to understand the loan amortization schedules, this owner here probably owe about $80,000 just from the typical mortgage pay down. So this is what you got. You see it now. You got this address. So
Mm-hmm.
this property here is it's a pre-foreclosure. But here's the thing that you don't know yet. You don't know the actual auction date because it's not listed anywhere. All right. So it's telling us we need to move fast. So here's another step you can take. You can go over to auction.com and you can use this address here, and you may be able to find when the auction date is. You can't always do it. The information is not always there. But coach, you know me, I have other sources and sites that I use that will give us that auction date. So let's see if we can find that property. It is, well, let's see there.
1462.
Yep. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? You got property, single family, type. Let's see here. Foreclosed. All right. So it's not an REO home yet. So it's a foreclosure. So we should be able to find it. Nope. It's not there. The bank hadn't repossessed it yet. So coach, so it's not even here yet. It's not
Okay.
even listed. So that tells us that, hey, look, you still have some time to reach out to that seller, have a conversation, and see if they're interested, or let me say that owner, reach out to them, see if they're interested in keeping their home, selling their home, right? And if whatever they are, hey, look, you have options to assist them. So how do you find out who owns this property?
Uh,
So, and go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. How do you find out who owns it?
No, you're gonna scroll down. You're gonna go back to it and scroll it. You know, I want to go to my deal automator.
That's right. That's right. You can do that. It's so many ways, so many things that you guys can do. So with this one here, I'll show you how you find out who owns the property. But coach, I'm not going to release the information of how I'll show you where to go to find out exactly how much they owe on it, when their well, it's one site you can use, how much they owe on it, when their auction date is, and what the mortgage balance is. So one thing you can use a service like PropStream. In PropStream, you can input that address. Now, this is a paid service. This isn't not one that's just exclusive to me nor you. It's a paid service. It's about $99 a month. And you can use it for properties all over the country, all over the US. But here, right here, it tells you who the owner of the property is. It tells you when they purchased the property. Here you go, right here, 2005. Yep. And it tells you what they believe the balance is. Coach, what did I say that they probably owe?
About 80,000. You did.
About 80,000. Now, this is estimates, right? Estimates.
Yeah.
So it's not 100% accurate. So, but here you can also find out what the foreclosure is. See, here it's saying an unpaid balance of 141,000. So this here, something is going on here. All right. So this tells me that if they purchased the property, you know, back in 2005 for 135,000, but they owe 141, it's only one way that this can happen to where that loan amount increases. One way. And that tells me that they may have somewhere in there, they may have changed their mortgage to a reverse mortgage, to where the bank decided to go ahead and give them money every single month. That's what they'll do. They'll give you money every single month and you don't have to make a payment. But every single month, instead of you gaining equity, you're losing equity. So in this case here, this is what that tells me. I don't know how accurate that is, right? But this is what it's telling me right here. Now, also tells me, look, this is when the auction date is, Coach.
But it ain't showing up on the other auction.com, huh?
No, it didn't show up on auction.com. And see, and here's the thing about auction.com. With auction.com, it's they typically are showing you properties that have already went to the courthouse that didn't sell. And so they're posting them online. That's typically what they do. They show properties after they went through the courthouse procedure. Right. So that just shows though, hey, look, this could be a great opportunity here. Great opportunity. I bet. Yep. Look at that. 195. This is just how crazy PropStream's numbers are sometimes. It's telling you the value of this property is about 142,000. Zillow is estimate 195. If I did a deeper dive, I bet it's even more than 195. Right? Even more. But it just shows you how you have to just really, you know, get comfortable and knowledgeable with this process so you can get an understanding of, hey, what the value of the properties are. You know, we're speaking about free foreclosures only. You know, hey, how do you, you know, track down and find opportunities? How you find owners? So Coach, you have the address here. Let me show you a site that I use to actually find owners' contact information. This is a free site. I use True People Search. Is one of many. There's other sites out there. This is only one. So I'll always do a reverse address simply because when you do a reverse address, let's say if you got a very common name, like Kevin Smith. You do Kevin Smith in Dallas, Texas, man, you might get 500,000 Kevin Smiths. But if you do the address in Dallas, Texas, you know, boom, it's going to pull up Kevin Smith that's associated with that address. So I always use reverse address. So now, let's see over here. Got it. All right, let's see what we can find. All right, and the seller. All right, Collier. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Boom, right here. Look at this, Coach.
Look at it.
This is the seller right here, Coach. Coach, I get excited when I see this. You know why?
For free.
Hey, look at their current address.
Yeah, different address. Huh?
Look at the property address.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Coach, I get excited when I see this.
I know, right?
Excited. But this is what else it tells me. See this here? Then whenever you go back, you see a Kendra right here. Same age. Same age. So it tells me that, you know, they could have purchased this property together, given the fact that they shared an address. Same age, shared an address. So, but like I said, I get excited. Well, up, look at that, owner two. Look at it. I didn't even see that there. Owner two. While I get excited is because now I have contact information for two sellers that neither one of them live in the house.
Beautiful.
Exactly. Exactly. And so as I do a deeper dive, coach, what I'm looking at is that it's possible that this was a VA loan.
Mm.
It's possible. And what a VA loan tells me is that they did, coach, 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 coach.
You've been doing
So
this quite a while, bro.
yes. And here's the thing about this, coach, is like working with the banks and VA loans are are the best whenever you're working to retain ownership of a property. Now, if you're trying to buy this sucker at a steep discount,
ain't gonna happen.
ooh, that house have to be like torn up, torn up, torn down. But coach, in this case here, if you want to step in this house here, you could easily step in, stop this foreclosure with the snap of your fingers, stop it just like that, negotiate. Both sellers has already given up on the property.
Yep,
Neither one wants. They've already moved on. So you can negotiate with both sellers and say, hey, look, let me stop this. Let me save your credit. Let me help put you guys in a better position so you can go on and live your life. You guys gave it a shot. It didn't work. Okay. But you shouldn't have to pay for that for the rest of your life. I'm here to help. So now, coach, what happens? You reach out to them. They both are in agreements. They'll tell you. And oh my gosh, this happened to me today. So they'll tell you, I'm like, yep, hey, I just don't want him to get it, don't want her to get it. I just don't want to pay any money. I don't care what happens. You're going to hear a lot of things. You're going to hear the story. So now you have to be like, almost like, I don't want to say a counselor, but you have to be prepared to listen sometimes, right? So now you step in, you stop. It's a couple documents that you need them to sign. One, you need them to sign a borrower's authorization. Mm-hmm. So you can call the banks and start speaking to the banks without having to call them and have them on three-way every time you call. So now if you get the borrower's authorization signed, you want to find out what the reinstatement amount is, what the loan payoff is. So you find out those things. Now, once you have that information, now you're able to determine what route you want to go. Because, coach, you could step in because you're a veteran yourself, coach. You didn't even know this part. You could step in and you could assume their loan.
Huh.
Now, not subject to, the deed and transfer. You can assume their loan.
Now, yes, sir. Tell me something on that one.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a bad man. I do a lot of research, brother. A lot of research. Look, this is why you pay me the big bucks.
That's why.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to earn my keep, coach. Trying to earn my keep. So you just simply, you get those documents signed and you figure out, hey, what's the best steps as far as if the property is in good shape, good condition.
No, absolutely.
Now you get access to the property, right? So you get access to the property, you go in, and here's the thing. They probably do have a lockbox on that house. You can get the code to the lockbox. It's that simple. You get the code, you go in, check out the conditions of the home. If you feel like it's worth you taking and assuming that note, you can do that. If you feel like it's worth you, hey, let's say if they're $12,000 behind, you feel like it's worth dropping the $12K and catch it back up, and then you just take it, you can do that. If you say like, holy moly, there's holes in this wall, no appliances in here, it's horrible. And you say, you know what? Hey, I want to purchase this via short sale. You do that, and then you may look at it and say, you know what? I don't even want it, but I still have an obligation to help these people. You negotiate a deed in lieu. All these things is a small, couple pieces of information you fill out, you get it done, boom, you off to the races. So, coach, this is which you're already familiar with these things, but this is why I'm here too. So you have some great opportunities out there that you're just like, you know what? Hey, let me get another eye at this. Hey, reach out, shoot me the address. hey, I will assist you. But this is what I want to share with you guys today. So I'm not going to release the site that I use, right? I'm not going to release the site. But here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. If you guys join me on that Zoom call on April 16th, I'm going to drop everything, every site I use, and I'll give you access to it. And I will give you access. So coach, let me see here. Oh, cool. I can pull it up here. Let me log in. Coach, I'm combing through. Sorry, let me check this other area. So I look up this area, coach, find this house, jackpot. Looked it up, amazing piece of property. The seller owes $52,000. $52,000, coach. Fixed up. You know how much the house is worth?
300.
Over 300. Over 300 fixed up. Now, here's the thing. I did that. I found the information. So now it's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I have this information. You know what I did? I picked up the phone. I gave this man a call.
Absolutely.
I gave him a call. Now, here's the thing with this case here. The seller still lives in the house, but the auction is coming up. The auction is coming up on the 20th. He has some options out there, that some things that he's looking to do, he's hoping to do. Here's what I committed and promised the seller. Hey, look, whatever you decide to do, you need your solid plan in place by the 8th, which is this Friday. Because if you don't have it in place by the 8th, chances are you could potentially walk away with nothing. Is that what you would like to do, sir? No, it's not. Exactly. I don't want you to do that either. I have a commitment and an obligation to you to help you. So here's your options. Here's what can be done. But your time is limited. It's very limited. Now, coach, the seller owes he's behind like $20,000. So out of the 52, he's behind $20,000. Coach, the property is worth 300. So in the event that the seller decides that, hey, he can't move forward with whatever plan or option that he has, hey, we're going to step in. We're going to offer the seller, we're probably going to offer the seller $25,000 for the property. 25 grand. So that's, yes, the seller doesn't get, the full value. Yes, the seller doesn't, get a chance to retain and keep his property. But what I committed to is, hey, helping him with his options. And then, hey, look, you need a plan in place, because if you don't have that solid by this date, hey, it's going to be very tough and challenging for me to help you after that. So now he's ready. I'm ready. So in my heart, I hope this seller is able to keep his home. Now, when I called, I had no idea they still live there. Right? Yeah. No idea. So he just informed me. So in my heart, I hope and pray they're able to keep their home. In the event that they're not, I'm prepared and ready to go with helping put some money in their pocket to ensure that they don't lose their home with nothing. Right? So I want to be able to help them do that. So let's see here. So let me show you guys here.
While you looking for it, Grace got her hands up. Let me ask them to unmute.
Oh, here it is right here, Coach, while you're doing that. So you see right here, the auction date, the 20th. You see right here, the mortgage company. You see right here, the balance. Coach. See, you find out where to get the information at. Once you find out where to get the information at, you just really partner and get educated with the right group of people that can assist you with really figuring out what to do with this opportunity. And that's what we're here for. Exactly what we're here for. So, I'm able to show you guys, I like to say free houses. Let me show you how I can get this house for free. and then we'll open it up for questions. All right, we'll open it up for questions. Coach, the house is worth $300,000, over 300 fixed up, but I'll use 300 for the sakes of whole numbers. All right, this seller is $52,000 behind. I said I'll give him 52 plus 25,000. Now, let me show how I create a free house and money out of thin air. So now, first thing I need is $20,000 to catch the mortgage up, because I got limited time. I can't go to the bank to get all this money. So, well, I can, but different story. But just the average person, right? We don't have $50,000. Well, actually, in this case, $75,000. So I say, okay, look, I need 20 grand to catch it up. Then I need another 25. So total, I need $45,000. How am I going to get this money? So I can reach out to private investors who have access to capital that's willing to give me $25,000, right? I can do that. Secondly, I can show you how you go to one place, one location, and you can do what they call transactional funding. You can literally go, they will fund 100% of this purchase, 100% of this purchase, right? And in the interim, the property goes to your name, and then you come right behind it and you refinance the property out. What's refinancing means that you're paying off any debts on the property, and now you have a new mortgage on the place. So I can go get transactional funding, which will pay the $52,000 plus the $25,000. That's one way. Another way, I can call investors and say, hey, I have this opportunity here. Hey, I need $75,000 to make it work. Or I don't even need $75,000. What I actually need is $45,000. I need 20 to catch it up, and I need 25 to pay the seller. So I can call one or two investors, offer them a percentage return on their money, and pay them back within the next 30 days. So if I do that, what would be my plan? If I need to pay them back in 30 days, I have to go in, I need to refinance it out so I can get this cash out pretty quickly. If I want to fix and flip the property, I'll go in and I'll get me a rehab loan, which will fund the renovations, and then I put it on the market and I flip it. So coach, this is ways that you can get free houses. Sometimes you're not going to find properties where people are $20,000 behind. Sometimes you're going to find properties to where they're $6,000, $8,000. And check this out, coach. If this auction was, let's say, next month or a month and a half down the road, I would spend zero. I would call the bank. I would stop the foreclosure. I would do what they call a loan modification. And then I would take ownership of the property. And when they do a loan modification, they take what they're behind, roll it back into the loan. Or I would do a repayment plan to where I'll pay a little bit more every single month to catch it back up. So many different options out there, coach. But this is a way that you can get free houses. This is a way that you can find some really great motivated sellers and really help a lot of people. So guys, if you're out there, you're investing, if you have some experience in fix and flips, if you don't, but you're like, man, how do I get started? Where do I get started? Number one thing that I like to say is, hey, you have to fill your pipeline right now. 5 years ago, if you're doing fix and flips, you could find those on MLS, on Zillow and on Realtor.com, Redfin. Now, no, you have to be a beast at filling your pipeline. So guys, if you learn how to fill your pipeline, you'll learn how to, really find a great fix and flips. You'll learn how to wholesale. You'll learn how to, do creative financing techniques. You'll learn how to do so many things, so many things. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to open up the floor to, for questions. I'm going to go ahead and drop my website here is www.coachjoe, coach with a K. You just go to the website, and on the website, you're able to actually request a call. Here, let me show you here really quick, just show you how simple it is. So please subscribe, because I will be dropping some information just, here and there periodically. But what you can do here, you just click on that request a call button there, And from there, you just put in your information and you submit it over. That's going to come directly to my email. Once it does, I'll follow up with you with my calendar link, and you guys are able to book a session with me, and we're able to spend some time together. Right. So, hey, we are here to assist you guys, to help you guys with your investing careers. We want you guys to take, really be able to take off. And anything we can do to assist, that's what we're here for. I know we got some great, some great things happened last week for us and the mentees. Some great things happening in this week for us. It's like, I mean, it's just amazing what's taking place. So, Coach, look, I know we had some questions out there, so I'm going to go ahead and, hey, I'm done speaking about how to find leads with pre-foreclosures. Where to get them for free. You just go to Zillow. You can find them for free on Zillow. If you want to know like all those back end ways that I'm able to find pre-foreclosure leads, hey, reach out to me, get on my calendar or shoot me a message, and I'll be able to assist you.
Okay.
So what do we got, Coach?
I unmuted Grace. Go ahead, Grace.
Yeah, so thank you. This is very exciting. And thank you, Coach, for just sharing with us in detail how you go about finding things. My question is couple folds. Number one, I thought I saw when you went to PropStream that the foreclosure date was 4/6.
Mhm.
So my initial question was, is that enough time to be able to close this deal in an event that you wanna, this is a deal that you wanna, you're gonna go after? If the date is not 4/6, I think on your secure site where you are able to find more further details, I think it said the 26th or the 20 something. So I guess in any event, my question is, what is the timeline for an investor to close a deal before it goes to auction?
Okay, excellent question. So for you, what I would ask is, how would you finance this, this opportunity? When I say financing is, are you looking at just purchasing the property on, outright? Are you looking at just, stopping the foreclosure, paying the reinstatement amount, and, taking ownership of the property? It's all really going to depend upon what your really what your strategy is. But if you're going into, you want to just buy the property outright, you'll need access to private money, lines of credit, or somewhere where you can pull some money out of an account to do that, to where you could just pay it off and you can buy it directly from the seller. But if you're looking at financing it, just because of the timeline, you're going to want to at least have 30-35 days out, right? So even if you are, 30 days or 20 days, it is possible to where you can negotiate with the bank, to where the bank will give you a little bit of, grace period. So you can, get the financing in order. But once you're, 5 days, it's only 3 ways, well, really 2 ways. Paying or filing bankruptcy, right? Paying or filing bankruptcy. Those are going to be the only ways to stop that foreclosure at that time. So, but a good rule of thumb, if you have 30-35 days, you're in great shape. Anything less, you just need access to, some private money to be able to move pretty quickly.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Our pleasure. A great question. Thanks for that. Coach, what else do you see there?
Israel just want to throw a shout out. Anybody that wants somebody to help fix on a house or contractors, he told you to reach Alex, Columbia, Maryland area.
Okay.
He basically threw
Nice.
a shout out and gave a phone number.
There you go. If you guys are in that area, great plug there.
Columbia, Maryland.
All right. And
Okay,
hello,
Grace.
Chris.
Grace just asked her question.
Okay.
Chris did ask a question. What was the website to see the house stats? I'm on my phone and couldn't see the entire. Chris, you're gonna have to come. What date that is? 4/16.
Uh,
What
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
four
will not give
sixteen?
out that date, that site. I will not give out that site until that date.
All right, so he's gonna do a special Zoom for 2 hours. Damn, man, my phone about to die. My brother over here texting my mama, texting me, man. Mama can't get in. You kick my mama out.
Hey, I did
I'm gonna tell
not.
you, this is being recorded. Mama hear you.
I did not, man. I did not, man.
She said she can't get in. Man. I've been trying to send a message to my mama to get her in. Okay, now Israel asks, how do man? I gotta put some glasses on. How do whoa? Okay, then I'm not gonna answer the way he wrote it, but how do I learn about the financial options? I'm not fluent with the financial aspect of the. You gotta bottom line. We gotta read all that. You gotta get on Coach Joe's schedule so you can sign up to be a part of the organization to learn more and get more. You can't get all that just from a conversation.
Yeah,
Mr.
it takes
Israel.
time. You know what, especially like I see you put in there, we need hard money for damaged homes usually, and this aren't flips. So you can actually use hard money for, I love it. You can use it for fix and flips. You can use them for the burst strategy, buy, renovate, rent, refinance, and repeat. So you can do hard money for bridge loans. It's so many different ways that you can utilize hard money. And so that is, one way you can do that. So Israel, great question, great thing to point out there. Hard money, I use it all the time. I use it all the time. In fact, I'm doing the deal right now. I'm using hard money. Yep, I love it. I always use them, and I like them because it's not like it's easy to get qualified. They move pretty quickly. It's not much paperwork needed, so you can get things done. You can get in and out of transactions pretty quickly.
All right. Date added to calendar. I'll be there. Chris said, I'll be there.
All right, I see. What other requirements for transactional funding? Great question. So I can tell you the broad spectrum, and each lender has different like requirements, but overall is you need, number one, you need a house or some asset, which is typically property, right? So you need that. So you need a house, then you need a seller, and you need a buyer. Okay. So the transactional funding is there to help the person in the middle that's putting the deal together, is helping them help the seller to sell their house, helping the buyer buy their house while being able to get a commission in the middle. So for instance, in the state of Illinois, this is another way they use transactional funding. In Illinois, you can't do a single close. You have to do a double close for wholesalers. You have to do a double close. So because Illinois has outlawed wholesaling, meaning that they don't want you as the wholesaler to get a commission off of the sale. So they make it to where you have to go get a transactional funder who will pay for the deal for you as the wholesaler. So you will close, then in return, you will close with your end buyer. So you'll have to pay a fee for your transactional funding, and which can be, typically 1%, whatever you're borrowing. So if you're borrowing $100,000 to close a deal, it's going to cost you $1,000 for that transactional funding. And you might say like, wow, that's a lot of money. Or you may say like, just 1,000 for 100, 1,000 for 100,000. Oh yeah, I'll do that any day. Yes, transactional funding, they're putting their money out there literally for 24, 48 hours. So imagine being able to put your money out there and make that such a large return. So that's like maybe 1,000% return on their money, so that's how they look at it. So yeah, great question, Shell.
Now I'm mad.
What you got?
Oh, maybe because I narrowed it down. Nope. I'm sorry, man. Hold on. Nah, never mind. I can't tell you. You gonna ride me. Maybe because I put something about equity in there. That may be why. I'm on Deal Automator, man. I'm like, I only got 8 properties that came up. You know what I'm saying? But I
And
narrowed it
in
down
that
to
zip
just.
code?
No. I narrowed it down to a couple zip codes, but it was certain standards that I wanted. Because I didn't feel like, combing through a lot of stuff. So I looked at a lot of different scenarios.
Right. But it
I
is in
try
that
to
North
go,
Carolina area.
huh?
In
What's up,
that
bro?
North Carolina area.
Yeah. That's why I said I know I combed through this thing, ball, and then you just showed me that. But that house ain't popping up on mine. But I'm looking at some that's after repair value is like 3,000. So I looked at I put a lot high equity. Most of these 47%, 44%. Um, so I and 72% loan to value.
Coach, I'm
79%.
liking North Carolina right now. I'm looking at North Carolina. Hold on one second here, but I'm looking at North Carolina. That I'm checking out the site that I use, Coach, and
Yeah.
they have they just listed a property here that the auction date is not till June. So you have plenty of time to get in there, work with that seller if they choose that they don't want the property. And coach, this is something that we'll live in.
Man, hey, hold on. I'm sorry. Israel over here trying to recruit people, man. What is Israel doing? Israel, do you know that's rude? He trying to take out people. He like, anyone need help with your business? If so, reach out to me. He trying to. Hey, Israel, you know you can make you a group, don't you?
Right. I mean, yeah, seriously.
You don't have to come in nobody else group trying to steal folks, but it's all good, man. But yeah, make you a group, man, so you get your own people.
Because
Oh,
what do you
that's
think
real
about
nice.
this
That's a
house
new
right there?
neighborhood. That house already foreclosed on?
Nope, it doesn't go through till June. Look at that neighborhood, coach.
Yeah, that's one I definitely live in. The other one, it ain't got no brick on
Nah, look at it, bougie, bougie,
it.
bougie.
Hey man, I done came up here and got bougie, man. Came up East Coast, North, East, whatever you want to call it. There ain't no South. I guess we lost brother. We lost you,
One
man.
second, putting the kid to bed. 1 second.
Okay, bro. All right, let me see. Can you know? Can you negotiate with a bank for a foreclosed property? I don't want to answer that question. I can say you this.
Yeah.
I didn't want to answer that question. I say that you can do a deed in lieu of. You can do a couple other things to kind of help them out when it comes to negotiating a bank. It depends on the situation, huh? I think it depends on the situation, man, on that one. But I don't mess with them. I don't mess with too many of them. That's a joke question. I don't mess with too many of them. I'm just curious about how to help you too. All right, Israel, we hear you. I appreciate your time. Oh
Yes,
boy.
yes, yes. You can negotiate with banks. I do it all the time. You just, need some time. It really depends upon, the timeline of the auction. So, like tomorrow, I'm reaching out to a seller for her. Let's see here. Her auction is not to the middle or towards the end of next month. So when I reach out to her and the bank is really going to determine, like I said, those first things I need. What's the reinstatement amount? What's the payoff amount? Then I go out and find out, the condition of the property. Based upon the condition of the property, determines what route I want to go. So sometimes I may want to go a short sale route to where I buy it cheaper than what's owed, and then I can put money into it and fix it up. Sometimes I may just want to stop the foreclosure, go in and just fix it up and flip it. So I did that. Mm-hmm. I did that. So on one property, it was 40, what was it, 40,000. We're putting 50,000 into it, but we're putting it on the market for 140. So, it's $50,000 of profit there, of gross profit. So walk away with about 35, 38,000. So that's a great opportunity there. So yes, you can negotiate with banks. Absolutely. We appreciate you too as well.
All right. Any other question? We at 9:50, brother. Like we're gonna have a good night tonight. We're gonna be able to get out here
Yes,
in no
sir.
time.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, look, it is a school night. I do have an obligation as a father to my son, as well as, to myself, man. Hey, look, sometimes we would be on these things till 11 o'clock at night, but I am fired up about, what's all going on, what's taking place. Guys, we are serious about helping you all. So, and if you're serious and you're ready to, get moving and get things going yourself, hey, get on the calendar, reach out to us. We'll love to spend some time with you. will love to assist you and help you and, grow your business. So I'm pumped up, Coach. You got anything you'd like to share?
We gonna talk about Latia tonight or the next night, next week?
Hey, I'm not talking about no Latia.
We can talk about
I
it
am not talking about no Latia.
well, we
Hey,
can talk next time.
I got you, Latia, next week. Yeah, you got me on. I got you on my night.
no, let's go ahead and put that picture up there. Let's go ahead and put that picture up there.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, let's put that picture up there.
No.
Yeah, let's do it, Coach.
Everybody's 9:52. We'll talk about me. We'll interview Latia next week on Monday, so y'all get excited. Let me see. Y'all got paid this week, so you should get paid on the 15th. Y'all better save your ducks. But look, we gonna let Latia tell about her journey from Latia. How long you been investing?
I started wholesaling last month.
All right, so yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to let them know about your thing. We're gonna keep them in suspense right now. Everybody in the group knows what's up, but they don't know. So y'all gotta join us next week on Monday, same time, and we're gonna interview Latia. My tongue getting twisted. I need to go to sleep. Latia. I'll do everything else. Latia. We're gonna interview her in front of you all so y'all can hear how her journey went and how well she's doing in the wholesaling. So thank you for getting on tonight. Joe helped me out a lot. He found me a property that I don't see on my doggone deal out of it. I'm kind of disappointed, but I think because I did some extra stuff, trying to see what I did different.
Hey, look. That's what we're here for, Coach. We're a team, man. Team.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm still mad because I paid money for this program.
Hey, what did I always tell you, man? Stop.
Well, I did this before I knew you. I did this in 2017, and I don't know how to use this stuff. Man, look, they got a house on there $1 million.
I don't want no parts of it.
I don't know. I thought about it. Got that nice pool in the backyard.
Don't get it, man.
Hey,
Don't
you
get
gotta
it.
live big, bro. Hey, you live big, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want to die unhappy. I want to die.
Hey,
happy.
yes, sir, gonna do it. Hey, look, I get the family down. I
Hey,
get the
come on.
fam down from Cali. We come
Hey,
on down
6
there.
bedrooms, 6 bathrooms.
Ooh, oh yeah, we got plenty of room too.
Oh yeah, it
Plenty
better
of
have 2
room.
kitchens.
Ooh,
It better. I don't know, but it's foreclosed, so
it's already have or
nah, it's
not yet.
pre-foreclosure, man. I don't know. I'm about to check into that one more detail, man. But that thing worth $1 million. Let me see. Somebody put something new in there. Have a good night, Coach T and Coach Joe. Congrats, Latia. Yes, that's right. Derek, you better reach out to me tonight, man, because tomorrow I got to go in the office. That's why I'm shaved. Y'all see, I lost my hair on my face, man. It just fell off in a
Man,
razor.
you crazy.
Well, look, thank you for everything, man. I'm going to let you have closing remarks, and I'm going to zip it.
Absolutely. All right, Coach. Well, yeah. Hey, I'm wrapping up too. My phone blowing up. Different opportunities. I'm fired up with everything that we have going on. Hey, look, I just want to help be a vessel to everyone else. To help them live out their dreams, their goals, their admirations, and show them that they can do it. Just as everyone else can. So I'm thankful for everyone, the platform, the opportunity. Yeah, Coach, let's continue to work together and get some things done. And then you got the junior flipper over here, who when's the last time you've been to your flip?
Couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So what's happening over there?
Fixing the kitchen and the backyard. But first they're doing all the inside.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So do you know if it's getting done or not?
Oh, I know.
How do you know?
Because you're going to tell me if it is.
Oh, you see that? Yeah, well, I'm getting. Hey, where's your checkbook? Because you need to pay me. I've already worked. You see this? Hey, look. You see this, man?
You're a walking checkbook.
Hey, what? Hey, look. I told him how much the flip was and everything he's going to do. And you know what he said?
What's that?
How much money you want?
$280.
Oh, that's a good thing right there, bro. I pay that every day.
Hey, $280 for his flip. Okay. So what happens to the rest? Daddy gets to keep the rest.
Yes, sir.
See that? Oh, hey, that's my kind of business, man, right? Hey, don't you
Yeah,
don't you grow up that way? But right now, hey, continue to be that way. Hey, he said, I'm gonna get it back anyway.
Yeah,
That's
he a
it.
little me, huh? He be like, man, I don't care.
I just pay somebody to do it. I am not trying to work.
Hey,
I'm
he's
not.
all good.
That's it. That's it. Well, cool, coach. All right, everyone. We will catch you guys here next week.
Peace.
Deuce.
Thank you.
Hi, have a great one.